I once said sorry when I wasn't wrong. And I don't know about you, but that goes against the very core of who I am. I'm a right and wrong, black and white person, right? But I want to give you a marriage tip today. If you want to bring the best spiritual warfare into your marriage, say sorry. For me and my husband, we were in the midst of war. It was on, right? We were in the vehicle on the way to family and we broke out into this huge fight. And he was really wrong and I was trying to get through to him, my point of view. And in the midst of all of that, like shouting and screaming, because we were shouters, I heard the Lord say to me, Nicolene, say sorry. Well, it was so difficult to yield to the Holy Spirit in that moment. Sometimes you want to get your point across and do things your way, but the Lord said it, I did it. I said sorry, and dear Lord, the car, like you just felt God's presence come into that vehicle and flood our house with His love. And my husband actually, his eyes even welled up with tears, and he's not a crier, I'm a crier. But when the Holy Spirit was brought into the situation, he felt the presence of God, and we were moved by how God came in and disarmed the enemy and disarmed the enemy. So be the first. Be the first to sow love. Be the first to say sorry. Sometimes we want the sorry before we say sorry, right? But the Bible actually says in Romans 12:21 that you overcome evil by doing good. It says don't be overcome by evil, but overcome evil by doing good. So we need to come in the opposite spirits. And when we yield to the Lord in our marriage, when we have this unity or disagreements, when we yield, we bring God's Spirit into the situation, which opposes the enemy and disarms the enemy. So, my friends, say sorry.